everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. You guys, we are halfway to the weekend because y'all know I love a Friday night. That is my movie and pizza night. And now we're in October, which is spooky season. And there is a lot of really good TV shows and movies that are coming out to scare your socks off for the month of October. They're calling it Shocktober. I am also listening to a lot of scary thriller books that I definitely will be recommending to all of you. Now, I do apologize for the lack of content. As y'all know, I'm preparing for a huge home move and we'll finally be moving out on October 21st. But don't worry, y'all. There's a lot of juicy royal tea. So you know what to do. Sit back and relax. Grab yourself a beverage and let's get into the royal Daily Tea. So is Meghan Markle in jeopardy of losing her contract with WME? According to Neil Sean, her relationship is very, very shaky with the huge agency because they can't put her anywhere. They're not able to get this woman any deals. So let's back up. According to Neil Sean, who has some inside information from a person who works at WME, you know the old saying, loose lips sink ships. Well, honey, they're singing like a canary over there at that Titanic that they call Meghan Markle and WME. Okay, honey, that's the Titanic. So they're telling people that she's a nightmare. Nobody wants to work with her. And they're having a very difficult time getting this woman work. Now, the rumor is that WME only signed Meghan Markle as a favor to Serena Williams because Serena Williams is one of their huge stars. She's a moneymaker. She's Serena Williams. I mean, hi, you put Serena Williams' name on a product, it's going to sell. People like Serena Williams. She's a winner. She's a champion. She's a mom. She's a spokesperson, a fashion designer. I mean, she's one of the greatest female tennis players of all time. She's what you call an easy sell. The biggest problem people have is, can we afford her? Can we afford to pay Serena Williams to hawk a Subway sandwich? Whatever the woman sells, it's going to be a hit because she's a star, a global icon, okay? So she comes to them and she's like, look, my friend Meghan Markle, you know, she's no longer working with Sunshine Sucks. She needs help. So they want to make Serena happy. So they take on Meghan Markle. The problem is the person they signed was through Serena's agent, who mainly works with athletes, people like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Those types of people, all those big, you know, athletes, they work with this person at WME. So she got shoved over to Ari Emanuel, who was one of the most powerful people in the industry. Now, Meghan Markle signed with them back in April, so it's been like 6 months. Nothing. Not one project through WME has come out yet for Meghan Markle. Now, according to this insider who spoke with Neil Sean, the problem is, one, no one likes her. They don't want to work with the Duchess. She insists on being called the Duchess. But Meghan is one of those people, she's kind of a jack of all trades and a master of none. Let's be real here, she doesn't really have any talent. She is not Serena Williams. She was a D-level actress, celebrity who never really took off in Hollywood. The only thing that Meghan Markle landed was Prince Harry. That was literally her claim to fame. Now, besides being on Suits for 5 years, which was a mid-level cable show, and by the way, this is not me being mean, we're just being real here because we're real on the RDT. Nobody from Suits has really become a huge star. They're all D-level, C-level celebrities. If you look at all of their IMDb pages, they all haven't done a whole lot of work since Suits, which ended in 2019. Meghan left in 2018 along with that Patrick J. Adams. He hasn't done a lot either since 2018. Of course, we did have the worldwide pandemic in 2020 that did shut down quite a few things, and now there's the whole actor strike. But really, none of those people have turned into George Clooney. Remember, he was on ER and he became Batman. Huge celebrity. You know, Jennifer Aniston was on Friends. She's a huge movie star. But Suits was not a very popular show even during its heyday. And it wasn't really a star maker for any of the people who acted on the show. The only reason why Meghan Markle is a household name is because she's infamous for marrying Princess Diana's son. That's her claim to fame. That was her comeuppance. Like, whoa, look at me. She jumped from literally the D to A+++ superstar. She married Princess Diana's son. I mean, one of the most iconic women in the entire world. Everyone knew Princess Diana. Okay, Queen Elizabeth's grandson, hello, the longest reigning monarch. I mean, you see what I'm saying here. Like, she got the cream of the crop when it came to royalty. Okay, she hit it. Payday. Woohoo, sister, you did it. I mean, she messed it up, but she did it, right? So that is why back in 2016, 2017, when Meghan knew she was being written off the show, she was trying to find that rich UK husband because girlfriend knew she would be lucky to get a bit part on, you know, a Hallmark movie if she was lucky, okay? Her career was literally a walk-on part in Horrible Bosses where she said like a line. She was in a terrible Hallmark movie called The Dater's Handbook. She pretended to do something with a man in a car on one episode on the 90210 reboot with, let's be honest, that 90210 show tanked. And then Deal or No Deal and Suits. The only other claim to fame was that damn dish soap commercial when she was 8 years old. Otherwise, at 36 years old, that is all she had, guys. She was trying to get on a reality show and a rich husband in the UK before she landed Prince Harry. She was hanging out with that girl from Made in Chelsea, and the minute she got with Harry, she dumped that girl and became a Duchess. Which, hey, good for you, sis. Get your bag, right? So before that, she didn't really have anything going for her. She's not very talented. She wasn't a good actress. She's not a singer. Her book, The Bench, is more like The Stench. Like, it didn't do very well. Pearl never got taken off the ground. Her podcast has been canceled. Being called a lazy grifter. I mean, she doesn't have the best reputation in Hollywood. And now they're at their lowest in popularity. Like, talk about the worst time trying to get a brand deal. This is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People are like, yes, thank. Nobody wants to hang around them. Instead of the Markle sparkle, it's like, woo, what's that stench in here? And they're running for the hills. People aren't wanting to associate because we live in a cancel culture society. And every time Meghan Markle is attached to something, only like 5% actually want her to be there. If you look at some of the comments like that were on Netflix when their series came out, every time there's something about Meghan Markle, the comment section just pops off. It's not good. So here you have WME, the most powerful agency that only works with the cream of the crop, A-listers, and they don't know what to do with this woman. They cannot place her. She's not a Serena Williams. She's not a Beyonce. They can't sell her. And the other part is she's one of those people, she's just all over the place. She wants to be everything to everyone at the same time. However, she's not good at anything. So now you have this ex-royal Duchess who thinks she's too good probably for reality TV and most TV shows, wants to be a global icon, but no brand wants to touch her. Movies aren't casting her. Her book tanked. I mean, the only claim to fame this woman has is the fact that she married Prince Harry. They ditched the royal family, and then they trashed the royal family and called them racist. That is her claim to fame. She didn't get to this level of fame due to hard work and being a superstar and an actress or a best-selling author or a singer. She got to be infamous famous because of who she married and then calling the royal family racist. Let's just say what it is. That is the only reason why people even mess with Harry and Meghan, is because of his family. That's it. And the Oprah Winfrey interview. Honey, that was your claim to fame, and that damn soap commercial, okay? So the reason why Suits is doing great on Netflix is because they're playing up the Meghan Markle angle. She has a contract with Netflix, but they have not signed any contracts. You know, when they came out in 2020 for Megxit, they got automatically Spotify, they got Netflix, they got the 4-book deal with Penguin Random House. They even signed with Procter & Gamble, but as of now, what the hell have they done with Procter & Gamble? Nothing, right? We don't even know if Penguin Random House has actually made a profit from the book Spare. I really doubt they actually made a profit. They were handing those things out like gangbusters, people getting 2 or 3 copies. You know, they're talking about the flea infestation of Harry's book all over Europe. They can't get rid of the damn thing. They paid him $10 million up front. Do you think they've actually made a profit off that book? You're talking about production cost, marketing cost to make the audiobook. It's a lot of money to produce a book of that magnitude. I don't even think Penguin Random House made a profit. I would love to see those numbers. But Meghan Markle, the bench, again, they flub those numbers, they hand out those books, they donate it, and Meghan's team bought most of the copies herself and charged poor little school kids $5 to get a copy of the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's really made any company that she's been attached to money. Spotify's like, yo, we're in the red. They lost money. They lost money being associated with Harry and Meghan. So now you have WME. They don't know where to put this woman because she doesn't fit anywhere. She's difficult. She thinks she's everything, but she's really nothing. She's a D-list celebrity who hit pay dirt, who hit the lotto when she married Harry. But now she no longer even has that Markle sparkle or the mystique of being a royal. She's kind of like a rotten royal. She's like in the corner. She's stinking up the joint. There's nothing magical about Meghan. She's burst. Whatever power she had, whatever magic that she had is gone. And now there's just a bunch of privileged whiners who literally are so unpopular that Prince William, her arch nemesis, the man she's been trying to destroy for 3 years, is the most popular person in America, in the current country that you live, sis. That's embarrassing. Prince Andrew could probably land a brand deal faster than Meghan Markle at this point. Seriously. People just don't like her, and brands are like, nope, who you got? Who else you got? You got any C-level celebrities? Can you give me someone else? People make fun of Kim Kardashian, but honey, that girl works and she's built a brand. Kim Kardashian has like over 300 million Instagram followers. So Meghan Markle, who's coming back to social media, has like 128,000. That's nothing. The body language guy, Trevor, have 150,000 people on YouTube, and they're not even celebrities. It's not a big following, guys. I've got 63,000 on TikTok, and I barely even upload a TikTok. It's not a big following compared to people like Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, who have 300 or 400 million followers. At best, Meghan Markle might get 1, maybe 2 million followers on Instagram, which sounds a lot. But when you look at people like Selena Gomez, who has 500 million people on Instagram, Meghan Markle will never get to that height because she doesn't have that many fans. I'd say maybe she might be able to get to 1 million. Maybe. If she really pushed it. Maybe. Because there are some fans out there. We got to be real. But she's never going to be in the level of Serena Williams. Even Catherine and William, I believe they have like 8 to 10 million followers. Even at the heyday, Sussex Royal had about 8 million. Meghan by herself now, in 2023, Sis is not getting past 1 or 2 million. She's not going to get 50 million, 20 million, 10 million. That's a far stretch because her popularity is in the hole. Not to mention any brand who associates with Meghan, it's like, ooh, you're committing self-unaliving. You know what I'm saying? The cancel culture is deep, y'all. It's deep. So now WME is kind of waiting for that clock to run out. Doot. I mean, they're like, is it almost over? The rumor on the street is they're giving her till spring. And if they can't get this woman work, they're going to cut their losses. They're going to be like, well, Serena, we tried. Sorry, good luck to you, sis. What have they done for her? You know, the book, Meet Me at the Lake, Netflix bought, not WME. Netflix is handing it to them because they're trying to make these people successful. They're trying to let the board know, hey, look, they made some money. See, we're justifying what we paid them, right? Because you got to talk to the board, and board wants to see some numbers. Why are you signing these idiotic ex-royals who aren't producing money? So they got to say, okay, look, we're going to give them this project. It's going to be great, right? But the problem is that right now we have a writers and actors strike, so nobody's working in Hollywood. So it's going to be a couple of months before people even start working on projects. So I think it's not looking great for Meghan because they couldn't get this woman work. Now there's a strike. She's the most unpopular that she's ever been in her entire life. Then you have people like the Spotify executive calling them lazy grifters. And according to Neil Sean, the only way WME can get this woman anywhere is they do what's called an add-on. So that whole Kevin Costner thing, she was a special guest. She was an add-on, like kind of doing a favor, kind of forcing Kevin to let Meghan go on stage with Harry and pretend to give him an award. That was all WME because Meghan thinks she's this philanthropist, this Nigerian princess, this political wannabe, global icon. The problem is they don't know where to put her. They don't know what box she's going to fit in because she doesn't really fit in a box because she has no talent. She's literally a duchess that, put her middle finger up at the queen, doesn't know how to curtsy. That is what she's famous for. How are you going to make a career at that, Meghan? Good luck. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's the rumor on the street is that WME wants to let this woman go. They're waiting out until April of next year, which would be exactly a year. They're going to let that contract go out, but I do predict, I said 18 months. I said the contract would be 18 months, but I think they're really trying to get rid of her. Because they can't do anything for her, right? So we'll have to see if the contract ends in April. But what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to get this woman a huge deal? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.